Hi, I'm Alexandria from alexandriabarker.com. It is bright out here today and cold, but not as cold as it has been. But not too bad for February. You can almost feel the spring in the air. I really have to put these sunglasses back on again, though. So I just wanted to continue a little bit about the topic we've been discussing the past few days. Is about maintaining your vibration by guiding your thoughts toward ever increasingly better feeling thoughts. And that's something that's really easy to do, especially if you start the day right and you're doing your gratitude lists and your feeling good dance or feeling happy dance and you're doing your, your visualizations. All of that. It's really easy to keep yourself feeling good. But there will be dips throughout the day. And sometimes shit happens and you end up like in a downward spiral. And the key really is to get hold of this as early as you can. And the good news is that it gets easier and easier because the more importance you place on this, and if you want to be happy, if you really want to be happy, you have to make that paramount in your life. That needs to become a priority. And being happy is what we all want, right? That's why we want the new car, the new boat, the new body, the new boyfriend, the girlfriend, the whatever, the new job. All of those things is because we think we'll be happier. So you can go straight to being happy. But if you're already in a bit of an off mood, you need to shift into that gently. I was speaking with a friend and I was actually sharing that I had done something I was a little annoyed with myself about. I had deleted something a few years ago and now I wanted it. So I was mad at myself myself a few years ago for having deleted this program. And so I was annoyed with myself and it took a little while for that to sink in, and I was realizing, I've been sitting here steeped in frustration and annoyance for about half an hour, maybe a little bit more. And I thought, wow, that's going to go right in there in the mixing pot of my vibrations. So even if I've been thinking really great, happy thoughts, then all of a sudden I throw in all this anger at myself and annoyance and, all these negative thought patterns that go along with that. That's going to bring it down a notch, don't you think? It's like I kind of popped that balloon a little bit, and it was happily sailing and attracting all good things to me. And then all of a sudden it was like just kind of stopped. But the good news is that I recognize that because I recognize how am I feeling? Oh, yeah, I'm feeling that because I'm thinking this because I'm annoyed with myself because blah, 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 blah. Stop. Okay. So I did. I stopped. So just that recognizing and that stopping that thinking. And my next thought process was, can I change this? Nope. It was already done. I did go to like my web hoster and see if maybe there's a still there in their recycling bin somewhere. No, wasn't. Okay, so I did everything I could to resolve that situation and then just realized, you know what? It's just time to let it go. In that case, I can always do something bigger and better with what I've learned since then. So I started sort of talking myself out of it. Those were some of the things I said. It's like, must be for a reason, like if I chose to delete that, even though I can't remember the reason now, I must have had a good one. I trust that I had a good reason. So that sort of helped a lot. And then realizing that I can it was an audio file with experts. I can do that again. I still even know these people. I can probably even do it with them. So that helped a little bit too. So I started all of that. I had a big drink of water. I could have done some EFT, some emotional freedom tapping, which works amazingly for shifting your vibration. I've done a blog post about it, but it's just amazing how you can just tap through the acupressure points and raise your vibration. So I did that. I had a big drink of water, and then I just decided, you know what? It's time to take a break from the work. Like, it was a Sunday. I needed to give myself some downtime, and I decided I needed some dancing time because I needed to move my body. I needed to just shake everything out and have some fun doing it. So I did. I put on some really good tunes, and I did some dancing, and lo and behold, my mood shifted. And I was no longer annoyed with myself. In fact, I was celebrating the fact that, that I had this time that I could just dance and even in my own living room and remembered, how much fun I had dancing back when we were allowed to do that before COVID, BC, and before COVID, when we could still go out dancing with our friends. Anyway, so just to show you that you don't automatically switch from annoyed, pissed off, whatever, frustrated, right into happiness. You don't. Doesn't happen. But you can gently shift, 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 shift. A little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, incrementally working your way back up to a positive, happy, feel-good place. And then once you're there, it's like, okay, how do I stay here now? And maybe I should do this on a regular basis. Maybe I should incorporate like a quick 15-minute yoga, like 4:15 or something, so that I'm re-energizing for my evening. And maybe I, haven't had enough protein. Maybe I better make sure I'm getting all those things. So you can look at all of those issues, but basically it's just being mindful. It's being in the moment and noticing where you're feeling good and where you're not feeling good in the moment, and then taking whatever steps you need to adjust that to feel better. So there you go. There's my little tip for the day. So, and I'm alexandriabarker.com, on the web, and I'm a life coach, Reiki master, Akashic Records reader. I do soul realignment, which is amazing programs. So just have a look at my website and you'll be able to download my Loving the Law of Attraction free video training series, which you will love, and it'll really put you in good stead when it comes to creating the life that you really, really want. So big love, everybody. Big blessings. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a fabulous day.